Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our movie hot take series where we watch movies and then tell you that you should go watch the movies or don't. I don't know. Something. I'm older bro.
I'm younger, bro. My God.
We don't have an intro for this series, and I'm still trying to
No.
figure out an intro. Anyways, yeah. Would you believe it's a little bit hard to come up with an intro when you do this series so infrequently that you don't think about this series? So you're just like, hot take, movie, watch, yes,
Go.
no. Jungle Cruise. We watched Jungle Cruise.
It was
It
a
is
movie.
not a movie about Tom Cruise. Do not watch this if you think it's a Tom Cruise movie.
They try to catch me cruising.
So yeah, this is one of the latest Disney movies in a line of latest Disney movies because Disney owns every movie.
Yeah, I want to say that we weren't expecting to even doing a review
Nope.
for this movie.
We just kind of watched the movie and we're just like, well, we watched the movie, so might as well review it. It's here. So,
free
this is-
video.
Yeah. Yes, free video that takes up 30 minutes of our time and takes away from one of the other videos we have to record today. Free!
Yeah, totally.
But the audience isn't here to listen to us shit on ourselves and our recording schedule.
Isn't that
they're
what
here
we're
to
all
hear
about,
the
though?
movie. No, we're supposed to be talking about the movie.
There was a movie?
See, I asked Younger Bro off camera if he remembered the movie well enough to even talk
Yes,
about
I
it, and the
do.
obvious
My
answer is he doesn't.
God.
He is, as normal, full of shit and doesn't listen to me.
But my God, yes, I remember the movie.
Good. So yeah, so for non-spoiler reviews, I thought this was a very good movie.
Like, it's definitely not a bad Disney movie.
No, it's not a bad Disney movie. It's a very decent movie. It's got The Rock in it. Like, he's always a like fun and interesting character because he is Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I felt like this was Jumanji just without Jumanji.
Yeah, Younger Bro is describing this movie as it's Jumanji without the name Jumanji. I'm describing it as it's Pirates of the Caribbean without the name Pirates of the Caribbean. It's kind of both those things, which doesn't sound good, but it worked out very well. It was a decent movie. But
It's I want to say it's one of those movies, if you have nothing else to watch, you can just put it on and it'll be fine.
yes, I'd go a little bit higher than that. I don't think it's a 5 out of 10 movie, like, and not in a rating system, but in like the complete averageness sense. Like, I guess itself is a rating. Whatever. I don't know if I'd say it's like a complete average movie. It's like, I think it's a good movie. But yeah, it was a decent series. If
me,
you're
it was
sick and
just-
tired of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies because they're all about Jack Sparrow, well, this one has The Rock instead. So watch it, I guess. I don't know. But no, like yeah, I thought The Rock was good in this movie. What's her name? Is it Emily Stone, Emily Blunt? What is her name? I don't remember her name.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll look it up. But yeah, she was very good in this movie. I kept describing her as the actor that Disney should have hired for Mary Poppins in their reboot, but didn't for some ungodly reason.
Like I didn't think any of the characters were bad except for the main villains, which I thought were just bland. But
Yeah.
then again, I could hardly see them.
Yeah, we specifically watched this movie in the drive-in movie theater.
Yeah, so maybe that's
but
not the movie.
It also doesn't help that the movie was very dark in a lot of scenes, so it probably would have been a bit difficult to see even in a theater. So yeah, Emily Blunt. Yeah, okay. Emily Blunt was very decently acted in this. I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her on screen.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
liked
know who
her.
her brother was.
Yeah, I liked her brother reactions.
Yeah, I don't know the actor who played her brother. But yeah, he was very good. He is an honorary member of Two Bros Game Night. Which probably tells you a lot about his character, more than we could ever put into words. Okay, yeah, I think that's basically all we really have to say about the movie that isn't spoilers.
Besides names.
Yeah, well, I don't. There are a lot of names I probably don't remember. Other than again, I'm just gonna keep calling them Emily Blunt and The Rock because I don't
Well,
remember who they are.
The Rock is Frank.
Yeah, right. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I would recommend watching the movie. It's a decent movie. It's not like
It's
it's
not a
not
bad movie.
it's not a Marvel movie. It's not like one of the great Disney movies, but
Which I thought was
it's an okay movie.
for the opening of this movie for the theater. I thought it was funny that it was just nothing but Disney stuff.
Yeah, they showed like
back-to-back
they
Marvel trailers.
They had back-to-back Marvel trailers, which followed a Disney trailer for their new, not the fish movie or whatever the last one was, but it's very similarly art styled, so I swore it was just
What
another
was it
trailer
called?
for that. I don't remember.
I don't want to say it was called Enchanted.
It's something like that. If it wasn't Enchanted, it's something very similar. Yeah, but I literally couldn't tell what the hell it was. Well, I mean, I know what the heck it was. It's literally a fish out of water movie, which is following their fish out of water movie. Like where the character literally doesn't have anything special, and the whole point of the movie is not being special is her way of being special. Which again, it's so telegraphed what that movie's going to be about that I feel like I've watched it already, which is probably a bad sign.
But I mean, it looks interesting.
Yeah, I still need to watch the fish out of water movie. Or the mermaid out of water movie, whatever the hell that movie is.
I don't.
I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
I still need to watch Soul and
Yeah, we're like
Onward.
3 or 4 behind on our Disney and Pixar movies. That we'll probably never catch up on them, but that's okay. The Marvel movies will stay close in step.
Marvel movies.
Anyways, so yeah, we're now entering the spoiler part of the movie, which probably won't be that long because I don't think we have that much to talk about with this movie. But so if you don't want even a remote amount of spoilers, don't continue watching this video. Which YouTubers don't normally say. Stop watching the video and go away if you don't like the spoilers.
Okay. Here's why older bro thinks it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's because they're on a river, there's boats, and the main villains are cursed.
Yeah, it literally is basic. It's literally the plot of the first movie. It's we have these people that are suffering this curse, and they're trying to attack our main heroes, who are trying to get to a place to get a relic. Or put a relic back, or whatever. It doesn't matter. They're trying to get to a relic, and they're being attacked by these literal cursed people that look like snake vine creatures. And it's like, this literally just is a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah, each one of the villains had a specific, like...
Hell, they even took the thing out of the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, where they came from London. So it's like, yeah. It also had Indiana Jones vibes because they were always trying to do their like, excuse me, riding down on a like ladder, one of those ladders with wheels, like trying to do action scenes like in the middle of the city and stuff like that, which is totally an Indiana Jones kind of thing.
I mean, yeah, because of how the main girl acted. Yeah,
they are very much trying to make her Lara Croft. And. Yeah, if they're going to do a Lara Croft movie, that she would not be a bad actor for that role.
They did do one.
They should do a new one. No, actually, never mind. They shouldn't do a new one.
I think they used the girl from Genesis for the newest Lara Croft. From what I hear, it did all right.
Yeah, but no. But anyways, yeah, so, yeah, it's sort of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It has, Indiana Jones elements to it, which, Pirates of the Caribbean had. So it's still Pirates of the Caribbean.
But yeah, all they had to do... this is what the entire plot was. Follow the map until they found a tree that can heal just about anything.
Yeah, and of course, it's one of those movies where they're going to put in, a plot... Like, they're going to put in the plot twist. They're going to put in the characters get angry at each other and don't, split apart for, during the second or third act. They have to put in that trope. They had to put in we're going to give you a false, choice where you have to choose between saving one person or saving somebody else, and then undercut it by just giving you an option after you've already made the choice where you can say both of them because they can't actually make a choice mean something. So
Yeah,
it's like
I
it's
thought.
every fucking trope you can ever think of, but it was still fun.
Yeah, here's the thing. I thought that the ending was kind of forced.
Well, of course it was forced. Like, yeah, like, oh well, we're gonna have this guy. What
We're gonna have the
they
guy
have the
that.
guy, and the guy like meets this girl, and she's like, oh yeah, she's interesting. Oh yeah, she's really interesting. Oh, I think I like her now.
Yeah.
It's like, it almost literally does that. Where it's like, what?
Yeah, and then the whole thing where he honestly should have just been dead at that point.
Yeah, just died. Then they get the pedal that's gonna, cure all illnesses, and it just so happens he has to sacrifice himself to, save everybody. So she
And
has to use that to save him, and then the tree just happens to somehow have another pedal that it clearly did not have before.
yeah, for context, Frank, which is the Rock's character,
Yeah, we can go. Let's maybe go over the whole plot a little bit. So yeah,
he starts out being basically an immortal.
yeah, literally the plot is like Emily Blunt and brother come to the Amazon to try to find a tree that's going to cure all illness so that she can, cure all illness.
Yeah, but they need a navigator, a skipper.
Yeah, and so they find, the rock randomly there. And she's following this map, and he's really trying to dissuade her by constantly lying to her about shit. Which
it's not good.
no. I feel like they were trying to go with a bit of a what's his face? What's the name of the cat from Shrek? Puss in Boots. They're trying to go for a bit of a Puss in Boots kind of thing, where they're trying to make him be like kind of more secretive and like deceitful all the time, and it's just like, and it sort of worked, but it was just like, dude, just stop fucking lying to her at this point.
I mean,
when they got to the third time, it was just like, look, I planned this before we left the city. I literally am not meaning to lie to you anymore.
Yeah, at that point he didn't.
Just what the fuck?
He didn't mean for that to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it has a lot of problem. It has a problem similar to off camera, and this has been a few months ago. I was reading through some of the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel books, and that series is literally about, hey, we're gonna have some immortals that are trying to save the world, by recruiting kids to become the new chosen ones. I don't think that's really spoilers. That's literally in the first chapter of the book.
What
But
the hell?
It's basically like every other story where there's a guardian that is trying to find the chosen ones, and they've been doing this for thousands of years, basically. But the problem with these characters is they're a brother and a sister. And this brother and the sister keep having this repeated problem throughout every book. And it's not even just once, it's multiple times in every single book, where they're like, oh, well, we're going to trust our guardians. Oh, we found out something that shows our guardians are lying to us and untrustworthy. Oh, we shouldn't trust them. Oh, but we're in danger, so we have to trust them again. And so they just keep going in this circle of, we're about to be killed, so we have to trust them. But here's all this shit that shows we shouldn't trust them. And they just keep cycling. And that's what happened here, where it's just like, she has to trust him because he's literally the only one who could possibly know how to traverse these damn rivers. But he keeps doing everything in his power to make himself untrustworthy. And it's just like, fucking choose.
Yeah, I also like that he named all of his cats Proxima.
Yeah, because Proxima means nearby. You know, proximal?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's like, literally, he's just saying, my cat is nearby.
Which
perfectly fits with his, I'm gonna make puns literally all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I did love the cat.
Yeah, I did find it really interesting that it was just like, oh yeah, I'm an immortal. I've been here for like 400 years, and so not only am I the one who made your map that you're following right now, and all the other ones, I also built the town we started in.
Yeah.
Like,
That was
I am literally
great.
like he literally is like. I almost want to say that if like this movie isn't setting it up this way, but he almost is set up in the way of a god, where like every single thing in the plot is orchestrated by him. Like he is the creator of the town that she has to go to, the port town she has to go to get a skipper. He is the skipper. He also like orchestrated the tribe that's hunting people down to protect the fucking forest. He also orchestrated all the maps to get there. He's also the conquistadors that are trying to kill them. It's like he is literally everything. Like I think they literally are just like, okay, just be Maui again. Just do that again. We're just gonna write a different story, but you're still just Maui.
Yeah, you're Maui of the river.
Yeah, basically.
But
Oh, and that was the other reason why I thought it was felt a lot like Pirates of the Caribbean, because the curse basically says they have to stay within a certain distance of the river. Let's ignore the fact that the Amazon is like 12 trillion% river. Like there's so much river, and it's not just one river; it's any river in the whole Amazon. Like, why the fuck couldn't they just find this tree? The river goes into the cave. They make a point of blocking it at the end, so they can't escape that room ever. So why couldn't they just traverse literally every single bit of river and find that?
they didn't think to look under the river.
How? They're the only thing they can do is walk through the river or on the riverbanks. What? None of them that don't need to breathe, just like in Pirates of the Caribbean, didn't think, let's take a walk and just walk the riverbank. Sorry,
Nope.
walk the riverbed under the water.
Nope.
Like, it's fucking stupid. So yeah, the plot is kind of fatally flawed from the beginning because they should have just found this tree.
Yeah.
Not that they would have known what to do with it, so it wouldn't have changed like the story. They literally would not have known how to do anything. They just would have known where the tree was to begin with.
Yeah,
Oh, also this movie to hold on, to throw in one other thing into this plot. So all that's like it's Pirates of the Caribbean, but they're also, trying to prevent World War One from ending with a German victory, which is out of nowhere.
I thought he was great in
He was
some
great.
scenes.
He was a great actor, but it's just like, why the fuck is this here?
Who brings a submarine to the river?
Yeah, literally just there's a random German U-boat in the fucking like Amazon River trying to shoot at this tiny skipper boat. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Who the fuck you think you are?
Apparently Prince Leopold's son. No, sorry, Kaiser. He's Kaiser Leopold the Fourth or whatever.
Yeah, whatever his
Well, he's
name that
Prince.
doesn't want to be
Yeah.
known.
Yeah, he's the child. He's the son, the eldest son of the Prince of Germany.
Yeah, I like how when they revived Frank with that one pedal, apparently that canceled out all of his immortality.
Well, yeah, because it's undoing the curse. The curse is what makes him immortal.
I thought it was the pedal that saved him. I'm pretty sure he died, and then they used the pedal
No,
to
no,
bring
no,
him
no,
back.
no. No, he didn't die. Basically, at the beginning of the movie, all these people he trapped them literally in a cave far from the river, and so the river is trying to pull them in, but it just pulled them into the walls and permanently put them in stone, basically, because they couldn't get closer to the river.
No, I'm talking about when all the flashbacks, he literally said he was a part of the group that got cursed, even
Yes.
though he rebelled against them.
Yes. The forest doesn't give a shit. The forest says, you're not a native, you killed the natives, you're cursed. So even though he did protect the natives, in the end, he still got cursed.
Yes.
So he didn't die there because he couldn't. The curse
No,
made him immortal.
he died long before that. It said one by one the forest took them. But
Yes.
with the help of the natives, they revived us using the petals.
No. They didn't revive all the like conquistadors. Most of the conquistadors are dead. That you remember the skeletons he shows off at the beginning of the movie were like, here's the bodies of the conquistadors who like died trying to get up this river.
That was faked.
That was faked, but those bodies do exist in the river. Like, not all of the conquistadors were revived. It's the ones who were like on the verge of death were found by the natives and healed with the flower. The flower doesn't make you immortal. The flower just healed their injuries. Like, the forest, the tree is not, like, what cursed them. The forest cursed them. The forest is a living thing, which is weird.
Yeah, the forest cursed them after Frank trapped them where no water ran.
Yeah, so, yeah, the forest cursed them for killing the natives. But the petal from the tree is literally the only thing that can break that curse.
Yes.
Okay, are we not confused anymore? Is there any confusion left?
No.
Okay, good. So yeah, he gets healed by the petal, which clears the curse, which gets rid of his immortality. So he's not immortal.
But
just like the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
But yeah, just it even if it is a recycled plot, it's
still a decent movie.
It's probably
it's not a movie where I was sitting there like complaining that it had similarities to other movies. It was just like, it's fun.
Yeah, me going into this movie, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. It's
a fine movie. It's like, I enjoyed it. There might be some people who don't like it because it's very stereotypical or something, but like I liked it. It was a decent movie. I don't think this needs to be a franchise. I think it can just end here. This is the only one that needs to exist.
Yeah, and I kind of would like it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not like, if this movie just did okay, I fear that the sequel for this movie, if it happens,
yeah, I don't know where they could possibly go with this.
Yeah.
So, okay.
They would have to be looking for King
the
Kong
at
that
or some shit
point, yeah.
From the third Pirates of the Caribbean
they look
movie.
for the Ark.
Or fourth one.
They look for the Ark of the Covenant.
So there were 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Fuck, I keep forgetting that. Yeah. I never remember that damn Fountain of Youth movie exists.
Yeah.
Because I always think that one and the 5th one, where they're trying to break all curses, is the same movie. Because I just cannot remember that those are 2 separate movies. Yeah, so there are 5 of those, God. Which there'll probably never be another one again, but that's okay.
Even if there is, it's probably going to be like it's probably going to be like a prequel.
Yeah, I don't think there will be. The problem is Johnny Depp is dealing with shit, and
oh, that's still going on.
Yes, and the movie companies don't really want to get involved in that, so they're basically just like, we're not going to hire you right now, which sucks because
I liked him in Fantastical Beasts.
Yeah, he was very good in Fantastical Beasts. Like, yeah. So I do hope he gets that job back. I don't think he will, but I really want to see him back in that.
Yes, please.
But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about this movie?
I think we covered pretty much everything.
Okay, perfect.
I didn't want to say anything about any of the jokes.
No.
That is something that
we don't spoil the jokes.
Yeah.
We'll spoil the plot all we want.
I thought some of the jokes were great. I did laugh at a few.
There were good jokes. Be prepared if you're not comfortable with any like sex jokes. Those do sometimes appear in this. They're not too forward, but like they exist. But yeah, like most of the jokes are good. Except the ones that are intended to be very bad. So, but yeah, I think that's basically it for this movie. So yeah, I'd recommend you see it. Like,
I
this might not be a movie you have to rush out to theaters to watch,
no.
but like,
This is a
it's
movie
maybe
that you
something you could buy for DVD and watch.
Yeah, this is something you watch with like your family.
Yeah, it's a nice movie you sit at home and watch. Don't watch it on Disney Plus. Yeah. By the way, guys, do not watch any movies on Disney Plus because the actors don't make much money on those. Watch them in theaters if you're gonna watch them in like.
Yeah, with the Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
shit.
Support Scarlett Johansson. Don't watch it on Disney Plus. Watch the movie in theaters, and also support
Starts
theaters.
Friday.
Theaters are an American pastime. Go watch something in a theater. So watch this movie in a theater,
Go!
even though it's not really worth it, to support damn local theaters.
For this movie, it's
Yeah,
not worth
just
it.
every movie on this channel, go watch it in theaters just to support local theaters. Even if it's a bad movie, go watch it in theaters.
But yeah, I just thought it was all right.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Go watch it in theaters or buy it on DVD in like 6 months.
I wonder when we'll find a movie that we hate.
Well, we haven't watched Dragon Ball Evolution for the channel and never will, but the next one of those that comes out.
Yeah, here's the
next,
thing.
like,
I didn't
shitty movie.
hate Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, you poor man. Anyways, let's end this before Younger Bro says something that he'll regret later. Anyways, we'll see you on the next hot take, everyone, with the next movie. We don't know what it'll be.
Goodbye.